And action. God, why does my face look like? I mean, like I'm
Like
beautiful, but like
beautiful?
it
Like,
is,
why
but
does my
like
face look beautiful? I don't know, man. I don't know. Some
like
people are just born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
maybe it's maple beans.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh, it's because I'm a silly goose.
The silliest of all of the gooses.
I actually wore my silly goose shirt out in public this weekend, and a lot of people were like stopped me and they were like, "We like your shirt." And it's like, "Oh, thanks."
Thanks, I'm a silly goose.
Literally.
I wore it because it's true.
Welcome to Dysfunctionally Yours, the podcast where we embrace the chaos, laugh through the struggles, and find hope on the other side of trauma. I'm your host, Brittany, and if you've ever felt like your life was a beautifully messy roller coaster of dysfunction, trust me, you're in good company. Here, we'll have real, raw, and sometimes ridiculous conversations about mental health, relationships, and healing, because let's be honest, life isn't always pretty, but that doesn't mean we can't come out of it stronger and maybe even smiling. So grab a cup of coffee or a glass of bubbles, and let's navigate this wild journey together, dysfunctionally, but never alone.
What was on your mug? Were those frogs?
No, it says Hawaii.
Oh, I don't know. Oh God, that's my eyesight. Yeah, no, I literally thought those were frogs. Well,
No, it's
I guess
not.
guess I better go to the eye doctor.
We're learning so much here this early in the morning.
Well, it's
Also,
only 8:36.
listen,
Listen, Linda.
Linda. I think last night when you were like 8:15, I was like, yeah.
Well, that's what we said last week.
We said 8:30 last week.
My God, did we? Did I change
Yes,
it?
you did. And so I'm like, oh my God. So here we are.
I thought for some reason I thought 8. No, we said 8:15 because
Nope. We said 8:30. I was prepared to put the cameras down and zoom out the door so fast because you live closer than I do to where we're going. But alas, here we are, closer to 8:30 than 8:15 anyway.
I mean, it took me an extra 5 minutes to put all of this together. It's a lot of work. And it wasn't even hair washing day, so you should be very
You said you washed your hair.
Yeah, but it's not hair washing day, so you should be very
I'm blessed.
Yes.
I'm blessed because you're clean for me.
Yes, like Sundays are not hair wash day at all.
Fair.
It's usually Mondays and Fridays for those wondering.
That's it? You wash your hair twice a week?
It's long. I don't have I can't.
Mine is 3 times as long as yours. I
Well,
wash
how
mine
often
every day, every other day.
My stylist was like, "No, sweetie, you shouldn't do that." Like, I just put it up the rest of that. Like, the day I wash it, I wear it down. Maybe the day after if it's not all messed up, but then after that, I put it up the rest of the week and just do my workouts like that. And then I don't get sweat or anything gross in it, really.
I love that you were like, it's long, and tried to give me a tutorial on long hair.
I just tried to mansplain long hair.
Long hair to me. I'm like, my hair is down to my ass, but yes, by all means, tell me more about that.
I mean, look at that. That's basically like
down to your ass. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not crazy. There weren't frogs on it, but it wasn't.
It's a whale, a surfboard, a rainbow.
Well, see, green. That's why I thought there were frogs.
Hawaii.
Okay. Yeah, see, I'm like, it was not just Hawaii, but I was just going to let it go.
Like the word Hawaii?
Yeah, I was like, no, there's more to that. Okay, so my eyes aren't that bad.
It's still not a frog.
I just confused a frog and a whale. That's not.
Obviously,
too far off.
If I was in the middle of the ocean and I saw a whale go by me, I would absolutely be like, "Look, a frog."
Honestly, you should just do that the next time you're out in public, and if you ever happen to just come across a whale, and
see a whale,
be like, "Look, everyone! Look at this giant ass frog out in the ocean! Crazy."
Right. That would be, people would be like, should we push you in? Do you want to go do you need to get to know it closer?
Go be with Gerald. I wonder how Gerald's
Oh,
doing.
how is Gerald? Have you talked to him lately?
No, as if I can talk to Gerald. In a landlocked. Have I talked to Gerald, Brittany? Have I talked to Gerald in a landlocked Colorado? Yeah, let me just go down to the Colorado Ocean and see if I can summon him.
Look, I thought you and Gerald the dolphin were tight because of how adamant you were that he was real. I was like, oh, clearly they must talk. But what
is.
you're telling me is that you guys don't talk, so you don't know if he's real. You just are also a crazy person like everybody
Well,
else.
No, it's just we're on two different levels of like fame, you know? And so like my manager needs to get in touch with his manager. It's like one of those types of situations. Like we're both just very busy with projects and everything going on right now. Like I honestly, like it is amazing that we were able to fit brunch in today because like, I mean, like get me off of the best-selling tour list already. My gosh. Anyway,
You know, aren't I blessed that, you could squeeze me in?
let's pencil you in.
Can I tell you, I met the most beautiful man last night.
You already met me though.
You don't count, you're gay.
All right, that's fair.
But I did. I met him, and
Was it the dude that was like chopping wood or something that you told me you watched him when you were driving by him, or was it him?
No, but I really liked that guy that I drove by too.
Oh.
But like I don't know where that man lives.
So more beautiful than that man, or the same amount of beauty? Beautiful in different ways.
Probably not probably not at all close, actually, because that man caught my eye as I was driving by, and I was like, "Oh, damn!" As I drove by,
crashes into building.
That guy I wanted to get lemonade from. This guy I did not get lemonade from. He bought me a shot though, if that counts.
Sure, basically the same thing.
Also, I went out. I wasn't going to go out
to the club.
To a Brittany club, yeah. And by Brittany club, I mean like cringy dive bar.
Hole in the wall.
Karaoke place.
I was just gonna say, if someone is trash singing Carrie Underwood, I
should have sang that song. That would have been a good one. Dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped up four-wheel drive.
Wait, did you sing a song? Did you sing a song?
I sang 2 songs.
What did you sing?
What did I sing? I sang, I don't know. I sang a song by Jelly Roll and I sang a song by Pink.
Jelly Roll and Pink. Okay, respectable.
Yeah.
We do judge for music taste around here, so.
Speaking of music taste, I went to the Savannah Bananas baseball game. Do you know who the Savannah Bananas are?
Yes, I know who the Savannah Bananas are. Of course
I went to their game on Friday. Mind you, those tickets are hard to come by. Like I had to start trying to get them in October
of last year.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So it's been a long time coming, but the game was actually Friday in the pouring rain. You know, we got the most rain this year that we've seen all year. In a year, we haven't seen this much precipitation. And then, of course,
we've never seen rain like this before. You've never seen anything like it. It's flooding.
It did flood.
Ample rain.
It flooded inside of my house.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the water like legit came in my house. I'm like, okay, clearly my house was not built for a hurricane. Glad we don't get those here because I would be at your house. It was coming in my house.
I was like, my house is standing. We did get a lot of rain here.
We got a ton of rain.
My neighborhood has branches and trees that are all like broken off and all over the place. It's been a great time. But I saw there were parts of where I live that were like underwater. So
yeah.
Don't know.
So much rain. So anyways, I had the baseball game. Oh yeah, that little thing. And there was so much music. I feel like I did not stop singing for like 5 or 6 hours because the game got delayed because of the rain. So there was just so much music all night long. And I sang the entire time. My son was with me and he was like, how do you know all of these songs? Every song that's come on, you know. And I was like, I know a lot about a lot. I know a lot about music. So there was that. Lots of music.
I'd like to see the Party Animals. That's another.
Yeah,
that's
they
another-
played. Who did they play? They played the Indianapolis Clowns this weekend. It was actually great. It was so much. It was so much fun.
Wait, the Indianapolis Clowns, is that like a legit? Like, I'm
that too. Savannah Banana
like,
plays.
I don't know if like Clowns was like a dig or if it's like a legit sports thing, because I'm not a.
That's their because like Savannah Bananas are
Clowns. I can't. That sounds so.
Savannah Bananas is also ridiculous, and same with the Party Animals. Like it's all like they're all pretend players. I mean, they're real. They play, but like it's not.
I'm gonna have to look
it's
up
not
the
Major League
Indianapolis
Baseball.
Clowns now.
They had a cool little like elephant clown mascot. He was cute.
I hate clowns.
It looked like it was an elephant. It was an elephant in like a clown outfit, but it was an elephant. Anyways, it was a good time.
Meow, meow. I speak cat.
What did he say? What did he say?
Said, feed me, bitch.
Actually.
I'm starving. I'm wasting away.
Okay. What else? Also, did you see that they're bringing Jackie, the Eagles' remains here to Denver?
What?
They're
Jackie. I blocked that out, actually. I actually totally forgot. It's like that never happened. Now I'm sad.
I sobbed hysterically. You would have thought that my own animal died. I sobbed and sobbed and sobbed. And like you, everybody I know thought of me when they saw the news. So I got texts about it all day as people were finding out. And I was like, I know that.
I sent a text to my...
It was horrible.
My mother-in-law. And so like we have like different family group chats, but this one is just my husband, myself, and his mom. And I sent a text in caps and I said, Jackie's dead. And that's all I said.
Okay.
And I was like, she'll know what it means. And then Ryan was like, for context, Jackie is an eagle. And then his mom was like, I was actually like concerned for a minute. I was like, what? Who's Jackie? Why is Jackie dead? Like, what happened? And I was like, yeah, it's an eagle. Like, it's a big deal. And you know who Jackie is.
Girl, like, what do you mean you don't know Jackie? Like, do you live under a rock?
I suppose, though, like just receiving a text in caps that says Jackie's dead may be a bit cause for alarm, potentially. But also, who else do I know that is named Jackie? Like, I don't know another Jackie. Come on now.
No, that's fair.
Actually, that's not true. I do, but they don't spell it the same way.
And also, maybe they should. Like, she's a legend. She's an icon. She's America's eagle, if I do
She
dare
is
say.
the moment.
She...
As Wendy Williams would say.
As Wendy Williams would say.
So why are her remains coming to Denver?
Because we have a very specific reservation center here that is the reservation appointed for eagles, like golden eagles and bald eagles. So it sounds like they all get sent here, or majority of them get sent here. And then we are responsible for dispersing them. And so Jackie's remains are actually going to go back to the Native Americans and for like her feathers and all of that type of stuff. And they're going back to the tribes to kind of go back to the land.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, I saw it. I saw it was coming here and I was like, she's coming back to Denver. I was so excited about it. And everybody's like, she's gone, Brittany. And I was like, that doesn't matter. Like, it's the principle of the matter. Like, she's coming here. She's going to be dispersed through the tribes. Like, it's kind of a cool thing. Don't look into it online though, because people are hating on it. And they were like, eagles weren't even a big deal to the Native Americans, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, why do you have to rain on every parade? Who cares? Like, the fact is that it's the nation's bird
Mhm.
They have set up a very like formal, very rigid like system for when one passes that they know of, and they do those things, and then they do allow the tribes to give it back to the land in some sort of way, whether it was a big deal to the Native Americans before America made it like America's bird or not. They still are trusting that it's going back to the land. Like, leave it alone, jerks. Who cares?
I'm still wondering what was wrong with her? Like, what made her so sick? Like, she was so anemic. She had breathing treatments. Like, something was wrong, but
Just sick. She got real sick. She had all kinds of stuff going on with her. So I think it's wild that she was over there just working so hard to take care of the babies, right? Because I was mid baby, like the baby's just fledged after, like right before she got sick, and then they finally left while she was gone. But like,
at least
she just took care of she took care of them, like, right? She never faltered as a mom.
she got to see one last. I don't know what you call it, litter, eaglets, pups, seals. I don't know.
Seals.
Whatever the
those
appropriate
eagle
term
seals.
for whatever the appropriate. Hey, I could make one of those, I'm sure. Whatever the appropriate term. Eaglets, cluster, clutch, a clutch of eagle. I don't know.
Yes.
Is it actually a clutch?
Yeah, I think the eggs are a clutch. I always call it a batch, but then they're eaglets. The babies are eaglets. And then, so
Look
either
at
way,
me.
like,
I should have been a biologist.
it only took you 32 options to get there.
32, 15 max, but I got there, and that shows potential. So I'm going to be a biologist now, everybody.
Tune in for Chris the biologist.
I'm gonna share my adventures with you. Like, we're gonna start recording next week, and you're just gonna see a rainforest behind me, and I'm gonna be like, I'm in Africa because I'm a biologist now.
I don't mean to rain on your parade, but I don't believe that there's a rainforest in Africa.
Hold
it's
on.
the Sahara deserts in Africa.
Hold on.
The rainforest is in South America.
Hold on. I'm looking this up. Is there a rainforest in Africa? Yes, Africa has major tropical rainforests. The Congo rainforest in Central Africa is the second largest rainforest on Earth. Thank you very much. So yes,
okay,
I will be live from the
Congo
rainforest next week. Tune in.
I knew a man that worked for the government and worked in the Congo. His stories were actually like terrifying.
Ooh.
And
sounds fun.
They would use him as a spy to go into different tribes, villages, to go into different villages to smuggle in whatever, guns, get information, whatever. But he actually worked for the government.
Oh my God,
I was like, that sounds. And so he
when you said guns, I was like, why do these
here.
birds need guns? No, a village.
What?
I know. I was like, why is he smuggling guns to the birds? Or what are they doing?
Okay.
I mean, the government here does seem to think that birds are spies, that pigeons are actually.
Well, pigeons were used to send messages once upon a time.
God, could you imagine? I can't. Like, could you imagine if we were trying to if we were trying to schedule a brunch and I had to like type a note like, Brittany, do you want to do brunch on Saturday at 10 p.m.? Go pigeon. Like, what?
And hope that it got here.
And hope that it got there. Like, that's insane. Like, no.
Like, and how would you ever know?
We have cell phones.
But and also, how would you ever know if it didn't get here? So like, you just go to brunch and you're just patiently waiting, and I never come. And then when you finally see me, you're like, where were you? I was waiting for you at brunch. And I'd be like, what are you talking about? You're like, I sent Bobby the pigeon to deliver the message. I'd be like, well, Bobby never came, so I don't know where the hell Bobby is, but he did not deliver me the brunch memo. Let's try again. Because yes, please, brunch. Yes, please, brunch.
Meow.
Look, He's
So,
just sitting in the middle of the room, just meowing at
like
air.
at nut. I know. Like he's like he's looking up, and I'm like, what are you looking at, buddy? What's back there? Ooh, do you think there's like ghosts in there? Do you think
I
there's
hope
ghosts in
so.
here?
Come here, little ghost. Sit right here on my shoulder.
Oh, you need to watch. Well, you may have already watched it. There's like, I watched Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix, and there was one story about like this woman that was like taken and essentially like tortured and all of the things, and her ghost was like still living in the same apartment that she lived in.
Okay.
And like this mom and her daughter moved in, and like her daughter started like talking randomly, and like the mom was like, who are you talking to? And she was like, oh, I'm talking to so and so, the woman who used to live here in the apartment.
Yeah.
And then it turned out to be true, and like it's a whole thing. You need to watch it. It's incredible. It's a journey.
Look into it. But I believe that. I think that, I mean, I used to have a ghost that lived in my house when I lived in Italy.
Love to live in Italy just once.
You're like, I would even love to live with a ghost in Italy. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't care if there's ghosts, demonic entities, like get me out of here.
It
Just
was-
kidding. Love Colorado. I do love Colorado.
No, you don't. You're filing like 12 class action lawsuits. I don't think you love it at all.
Well, if this rain keeps up, I wouldn't have to follow up with class action lawsuits. Honestly, I think that's why it's been raining. Colorado knows that I'm threatening it, and it needs to get its act together.
Sure.
I think this is the universe. Oh, do you have a friend?
Yeah, it jumped on my lap and then jumped on the table.
Cats are wild.
Right. That's why I was like, okay, that was my leg that your claws just dug into to give you traction. But thank you, my friend. Aw, look at him. He's so cute.
He's like, get me down from here. Goodbye.
Bye.
Just like a fish just flops right out of
just
your
flops over. Yeah. Goodbye, little kitty. I forgot what I was going to say, but
We're
there was a
doing
ghost
great.
that lived there.
Ghosts. Yeah, ghosts. Italy.
Yeah, Italy. The ghost that lived with me in Italy. It would open and close the cabinets. And I remember having to yell down the stairs at one point, be like, can you
stop?
Can you stop? I was like, I don't care if you live here, but you've got to stop with the cabinets. And we never had another cabinet issue.
Some of us are trying to sleep at 1 a.m.
Right. Can you just stop? And they did stop. So that was great. But I don't think they actually left. Like the dogs and the babies seemed to see the ghost all the time. So that was my ghost story. It's not actually that exciting, but I'm confident it was a ghost.
Something.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, very much still my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday still.
Happy birthday still.
Happy birthday still. I think it like worked out, right? Because last weekend I didn't get to do anything for my birthday, but everybody always talks about how like Leos celebrate. Like it's like, oh, it's my birthday for a whole month.
You're a Leo?
What?
Okay, so no, I literally just saw a TikTok that was like, it was Gemini asking Leo, the other hated sign, if they want to be best friends. And I was like, one, I didn't know Leos were hated, but then people in the comments were like, Leos are hated, but we just don't care. And I was like, oh.
Nobody hates a Leo. That's
I don't know.
insane statement.
TikTok, the internet would never lie to me.
TikToks is okay. Okay, actually, I'm not going to dispute whether any of that's true or not. That video that I sent you yesterday of the human dressed up as a pigeon, unwell.
No, honestly, I wish I never saw that. Like, there are some things in my life that I'm like, I'm good. That was one of them.
Yes.
Like,
I couldn't agree more. I was
like someone took the time
to
either buy or put something together, and then the makeup.
It was like they made it. It was I was shooketh to my core about that video. I was like, who did this? Why did you do it? Do you also need to be put on an M1 hold? Can we not ever do this again? And I watched it. And then I ended up watching again after I sent it to you because it came up again. And I'm like,
I watched it once and then I was like, no.
I was like, I'm actually done. I'm done with the internet today because that was not, no,
insane.
No, not okay.
Never want to see that again. I'm just like, no.
And the video like immediately following or like prior to it was the guy in like the Scream mask dancing on a pole. I'm like, what's my
that one's fine.
algorithm? But like the fact that they both just came up on my algorithm very normally. I think my algorithm is ill because that was
I get
crazy.
a lot of Dua Lipa. Lupa, Lupa, zoopity,
I
Lupa.
saw an
My
AI
pupa, Lupa work.
I saw an AI video yesterday for the first time on my feed organically in a long time. And there was no solution to it. It was one of them that like left me hanging. And so of course I went to go try and find the answer and I couldn't find the rest of the video and I was really upset about that. So
it makes me uncomfortable when so I saw a video yesterday that was a watermelon man and a peach took in this watermelon and his two strawberry kids.
Yeah.
And the peach had a peach face, but then when they would turn the camera onto him and then go back to her, she'd have a human face and then they'd do it again and then she'd be a peach again. And I'm like, what are you?
I hate when that happens, actually. Whenever it changes throughout the video, you're like, are you an animal? Are you a fruit? Are you a human? We don't even know because you were all of the things in 13 seconds. Don't assume my identity, I guess. So I saw one of those. My son was watching me scroll the other day and he was like, you have the strangest algorithm ever. And I was like, what? I think my algorithm is fantastic. And he was like,
everyone thinks their algorithm is fantastic.
I was like, it makes me happy. He's like, you have some weird shit. And I was like, no, it's great. And he was just like, no, I disagree. And then
what's his algorithm if we're going to judge?
I don't know. I was like, you know what? If you think my algorithm is unwell, I would really hate to see yours because I'm confident that mine is fine. I'm off tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Lucky.
I mean, I worked hard for that day off. I worked an additional 72 hours to take an 8-hour day. So, here we are. I'm going to take it. It's going to be fine.
It's going to be May.
It's still August. Actually, who said that people don't like Leos? That's rude. That's false information.
Still marinating on that one.
Well, I just think we're not going to spread false truths around here. And that's a lie because everybody loves a Leo.
Technically, it's an opinion, not necessarily a lie.
And it's a lie. Somebody's opinion is a lie.
I also think it's everyone's opinion that Geminis are hated. I actually think we're one of the most loved signs.
I think that is incorrect information.
What is it about Gemini? What is it? What do we do that is so off-putting to literally everyone else in the world? All we do is go around spreading love, joy, and peace. I don't know what else the world wants.
That's not true. Peace. Geminis,
we're a very peaceful people.
No, that they get stereotyped as being two-faced, which makes sense with the whole there's two of you. They are inconsistent.
6, but yeah.
Which also makes sense. If there's more than one of you, then it makes sense that you would be inconsistent. They get restless or bored easily. They talk too much.
No, it's not. See, none of those things describe me at all.
It says that they're argumentative for entertainment purposes, not for any real reason. That they'll argue just to argue.
Look.
It says the rest of it I don't think are bad.
See, we're very good.
It also says that sometimes they're very adaptable. I think you're adaptable. You pretend that you're not, but I think that you are. I think you pretend that you're not for dramatic sakes, but in real life, I think you're adaptable.
I don't even think I'm dramatic. I think I have very appropriate. When I fell down the stairs
you jumped out of a car.
Like when I fell down the stairs last
No.
week, I had a very,
That was rare. That's why we talked about it. Was because your
that's the
response was
outlier.
yes. We
Any
talked
other
about
point
it.
in time, I would have like destroyed everything. Like
Burned cried on the bathroom floor for 5 hours. Like Ryan would have come home and you still would have been laying at the bottom of the stairs crying.
Still have a bruise on my knee.
And you would have been like, why did you come right away? I've been crying here for 13 years.
I love that. There's a video on TikTok that's going around of Roger from American Dad, and he's like sobbing, and then he gets out like this megaphone, and he's like, "Everyone, leave me alone. I'm very sad."
I feel that. I feel that in my soul. I'm like, oh, relatable. He's also very sad, clearly.
He's hungry.
Probably. He has automatic food. It comes out at certain times of the day.
Ooh, cats don't like that. They like having a full food bowl at all times.
No, they've never had a full food bowl. They get fed 4 times a day on cue, but his breakfast would have come at 9 a.m. and it is now past 9 a.m. and he was locked in here during food. So he's probably actually like, screw you, bitch. Like, let me eat. I never want to see you again.
Wow.
But like I was saying, so because I didn't get to do anything last week for my birthday.
Yeah.
It just continues to drag on and on and on. And I just get to keep being like, it's my birthday everywhere I go. And people are like, oh my God, happy birthday. And I'm like, I've officially claimed the whole month on accident, but I'm not mad at it. So,
I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
I know people were like, people listened to the episode throughout the week and then they would text me and be like, oh, happy birthday. And I was like, well, my birthday was Sunday, but thanks. Like all passive aggressive, like not me. That would never. Clearly I had zero plan for this episode. I failed. I didn't even try.
We're doing great. We've mumbled about birds.
Nothing.
We've talked about how I'm changing my career to be a biologist.
Which is I love this journey for you. Oh,
we talked about the signs. Like, God, we went everywhere, all over the map today.
I was outside talking to my neighbor and my son was around. He was in and out of the house and there for part of the conversation and then gone for part of the conversation and whatever. And he was like sitting there and he was laughing at us while we were talking. And I was like, what are you laughing at? And he's like, you guys are talk about the strangest things. And it was actually probably, we talked about like plants. We talked about birds. We talked about the rain. We talked about pick another really boring, ridiculous topic.
Grandma.
No, 100%. Like when I list them all out, it's like sounds like we talked about the lamest things ever. And so he's just sitting there like laughing about this. I'm like, we talked about normal things. We talked about a relationship too. We talked about like, what do people talk about? We talk about whatever came up.
Oh my gosh, it's been so rainy lately and the birds are singing and look at these plants.
Yeah, no, we did. We talked about bugs because we talked about cicadas. We just talked about like a ton of the lamest things ever.
They're so loud. I hate them.
They've been incredibly loud the past week or so.
Annoying. I want them to go away.
I don't mind them. They don't bother me. Although I didn't know that they lived in Colorado. I'm from here. And I do not remember as a kid there ever being, because I learned what a cicada was when I lived down south. I swear they did not have them. They were clearly all in hibernation my entire childhood or some shit because they were not here. There was no, like you would go outside at night and you would hear the crickets and things like that, but you did not hear the like chainsaw buzzing of the cicadas that you do now. I would have noticed that. Like I would have known what they were. That wouldn't have been like, it's a cricket. No, it's not a cricket.
When is the moth migration? I hate that time of the year. When is it? I need to know. They're annoying.
Feels like it should have already happened.
I know. And like maybe the heat threw them off, which like good because you literally, your house goes from like no moths to like 20 of them. And I'm like, how do you even get in here? Like, I'm not letting you in. Where are you coming from? Get out.
He's awful. It says mid-May through June. So yeah, already had it.
Good. I'm glad we got that out of the way.
It also says that they migrate back in late summer, early fall. So stay tuned. They'll be back. Yeah, second half of September they come back, it says. So TBD, the moths are coming. What is your ache and relief of the week?
Let's see. My relief of the week, I got a 10% raise at work,
Yeah, nice.
which is very nice.
Insane.
It's
That's
insane. That's pretty hefty for just
Hefty.
that.
I
Yeah.
changed entire positions at work and didn't get a 10% raise.
I know. So like when I got my like comp letter and stuff and
Yeah.
email this week, and I was like looking at it and I was like, this is nice. Like,
Yeah.
especially in a time where I think people either are just trying to get a job or they're not getting anything. And this was I am lucky. This is very specific to my like department because not all employees
Yeah.
got raises, right? Like a lot
Right.
of people that work for counties and cities and all the different types of governments didn't get a lot because budget has been just
No, they got
what it
like
is.
2% this year.
Yeah, pennies. So yeah, no, I was like, that was a very nice like thing that has made my week pretty solid.
Yeah.
So that was nice. That's definitely my relief of the week. That's always
Yeah.
like
It's very cool.
money is always helpful. Now I have more money to spend on electronics
Or brunch.
or brunch. Brunch is on you, Chris.
Baller.
My ache of the week. I've had a really good week. I don't know that. Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I have a little blemish right here, and it's driving me insane. So
I know, it's all I could see all episode. I'm kidding.
I was like, God damn it. No. I was like,
I know,
yeah,
I'm
no,
totally
it's super,
kidding.
it's super annoying though, because like my skin, my nearly flawless skin, right? Like,
Isn't so flawless.
That's why it's nearly flawless because
Mine is flawless.
Because I have this little thing. So that's honestly probably the worst part of my week. Like, trying to think. I made cinnamon rolls. I made homemade cinnamon rolls. I made 13 of
so
them.
Good.
And I mean, everyone loved my cinnamon rolls. Like, I delivered some to some coworkers because I was like, I just want you to try. And they were like,
I didn't get a cinnamon roll.
Well, you're not my coworker.
I didn't get a cinnamon roll when I was your coworker.
Look, I bake like once a quarter, and I felt like this was the quarter. So, I mean, the quarter is whenever I decided it really is, to be honest. Next month could be a quarter. But yes, I made the dough, I made the cinnamon filling, I made the cream cheese icing.
Yeah,
and
they
just turned out amazing, like perfectly. Like, I outdid myself last time I made them, but this time, when I tell you they were like nice and golden, but not overdone, but then they were still soft and gooey in the middle. I should open a bakery, to be honest.
Cinnabon 2.0.
Literally. So yeah, so I got a raise and I made homemade cinnamon rolls. And then my only real ache of the week is this little blemish on my skin.
Well, I hope your blemish goes away.
Yeah, it better. I got things to do and meetings to be in this week, and I don't need people being like, oh, here comes Chris Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with his blemish.
It's not on your nose, so you can't be Rudolph.
Okay, but it's still like red and like right there. It might as well be.
I can't relate. I do have flawless skin for all 45 years of my life.
That must be nice.
It's all that skincare that I've done for years and years and years.
Yeah, it's because I didn't start moisturizing until I was 25. My bad.
Exactly.
You're right. That's my fault. Yeah.
But you did this to yourself. What can I say?
What's your ache and relief?
I don't have any. I have no aches or reliefs. No. My ache of the week. Oh, I was supposed to everything that I was prepping for last weekend for work got continued for this week and then again in September, which is actually just awful. So now I have to prep again, and then I'll have to prep again in September, which is highly, highly, highly annoying. Like, can we please just do all of this in like one fall swoop? Like, that would be amazing. So that's very annoying to me that I have to redo everything that I spent my birthday doing. So that sucks. And then, and also, I guess comes with the territory, things outside of my control, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then my relief of the week is I had a really fun kind of, like I said, I went to Savannah Bananas. That was fun. I went with like my son and one of my girlfriends. And then last night, my kids were going out and I was originally not going to go, but then I ended up going and I had a great time. And so that was fun. And, you know, just social, just a good time. I saw my aunt. I saw my cousin. I saw obviously both my kids. So it was, you know, a fun situation. And then have brunch. I just feel so social, but it also makes me really happy that I'm off tomorrow because like, can I like recuperate from being so social? Like I need some relaxation.
Your battery's just getting progressively lower.
No, it's right. It's going to eventually be like gone.
Out.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Just absolutely.
Just gets up, leaves the table, doesn't come back, doesn't say a word.
I'm confident that's why I was asleep at 8 a.m. still because like I never, when do I sleep that long? I never sleep that long. I never. And I woke up and I was like, I have so much to do before I meet Chris. And then I looked at the clock and I was like, I have no time to do anything that I have to do before I meet Chris. So yay, we're winging it. Like we have no plans for anything. So I'm sure it'll continue to be that same like situation. And I have to go to court tomorrow for that ticket that I told you I got a couple weeks ago.
Fun. On your day off?
Yeah, at 8 a.m. I'm like, okay. So I'm hoping because everything that I needed to do has been done to take care of that, to make it like go away. So I'm hoping I can go in and be like, but Your Honor, I'm so sorry. And look, I did everything that I needed to do to take care of that. And that the judge will be like, oh, I see that you're such a good, upstanding citizen, Brittany. It's totally fine. Thank you. You are
the
forgiven.
Mother Teresa for the city.
I mean, I don't mean to brag, but every day, all day, every day. All right. But I think that's my nonsense. And I thank everybody for sitting here and listening to us yammer for 45 minutes about literally nothing. So thank you.
Right.
And it'll
time
get
for
edited.
brunch.
It's time for brunch. Woo! Sorry you can't all go with us, but you're not invited. But we love you anyway. All right. New episodes come out every single Monday. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. And until next time, don't be afraid to be great. Toodles, poodles. Bye.
Bye.
I have the button.
I was like, what are you waiting for?